Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the UVL 90-Day Challenge. And today is day 89. So today we have a special guest. She will be joining us in a few minutes. So she's from um, no, Alberta, right? No, Edmonton.
Yes.
She's from Edmonton. But she's gonna be joining us in a few minutes. So let's introduce ourselves first. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Hi, my name is Patsy. I am the face of the Facebook business page, Joe Bet Blessing, and I'm a mother of four and grandmother of nine. And originally, I am from Brunei, but now I'm residing in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Yes. We also want to remind everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, you just have to register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to cash tonight's live webinar. Okay, so saying that, let's see who our hosts and panelists are for tonight. So our host for tonight is Rebecca. She's a radiographer. We also have as our first panelist Suraya. She's a job quitter, so we have a job quitter in the house. We also have Khalida. She's a quality manager, and Sakil, an IT engineer.
And other panelists are Sabrina, business analyst IT, Asma, entrepreneur, Sel is RMT, and II engineer.
Thank you, Patsy. Yes. So our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. So that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So if you cannot catch tonight's live webinar, that's not a problem. On the same email that we send you, there's a link also to watch the replay. So you can catch the replay and watch it at your own your convenience. So the replay has subtitles in every language, so you can watch it. If English is not that strong, you can watch it in any language that you speak with a subtitle on that one. Okay, so let's bring our guest to the studio. Hi, Jen. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, let me introduce myself.
Okay.
Um, I'm Jen, and Bill is helping me out with my business, but he's working today, so I'm doing this by myself. Okay. And I am originally from Brunei, and now I'm residing in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm a mother of three, a grandmother of eight, and I am an insurance agent by profession. And I'm also a very proud digital business owner.
Thank you, Jen. Okay, so let's start with the first question.
Jennifer, what inspired you to choose an online business over other opportunities?
Well, that's a good question, Patsy. Okay, my inspiration came from my desire to secure a better retirement, okay, for myself and also financial stability for my family. Okay, I spent my younger years, supporting a large family. And as a result, savings were very hard for us during that time. Okay, because every time we save up, there's always some obstacle that comes up that we have to use our savings. Okay, um, when I realized after um, when all the children are grown up, I realized that we do not have enough for our retirement. So we were thinking about a plan B. Okay, when I realized the traditional uh, work wasn't enough to get us where we are. Okay, So this plan B suddenly fall into our lap with some a YouTube ad that I saw. Though I have doubt because of so many unknowns out there, I still would like to find out more about this online. The reason for it is because God was in the midst of what they were talking about. I like it. I like what I hear. I like what I saw. So I went in and watched the webinar. Now, Bill was quite skeptical about it. He said, too good to be true. Just flip it away. I said, no, no, no. Watch it. Watch it with me. And then you can say no. And then I will say no together, confirm. So he watched it. He changed his mind. That's when I took the leap of faith. I jumped in right away. And till now, I never look back because I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy that I tried other opportunities to earn extra income, but it fails, never work. But when I joined here in this one, in this online business, it was amazing. It was amazing, although quite a lot of work, but we have a good mentor, we have a good community, and that's where I am today.
Well, that was a very inspiring story, a true story. I'm very
Mhm.
touched by your sharing. It's very good. I can relate some to that also because what makes me start an online business is because I'm retired, but my husband is still working. We had we still got some mortgage to pay and other bills to pay. And we wanted to quality time with our grandchildren, and we don't have when we go on holiday, we don't have any more funds. So we decided to join an online business, because of that. And in this online business give us freedom of so much freedom and online business. Okay.
Thank you, Patsy. Yeah, just quick adding for me, for me, what inspired me is also, I wanted to keep growing, and I didn't see myself growing in where I was at my work. And also, I was looking for a portability business, something that I can take, a business that I can take it with me wherever I go. Um, and especially, have my aging parents, so I want to be able to be present for them, now that they're independent. Um, and then eventually, we'll have to take care of them. So this business would allow me to be present for them. Um, while if I stay in my industry where I work, that is going to be kind of difficult because of my long hours. So that's when I saw this, because I'm a setback actually, because my industry was on a strike during the whole half of the year, which is our busy season. So that's when I decided to take action to have a plan B. So I decided to look into it. This ad pop up, and then I saw it, and then I saw all the things that this online business provided. So I checked all the boxes of all the things that I was looking for, and that's why I decided to um, start my online business, even though I didn't know what to expect. Um, but yeah, but I was eager to do it. Okay, so next question.
Jennifer, do you experience skepticism or self-doubt when starting? What would you say to those who may feel the same way?
Thank you for the question, Patsy. Well, um, yes, I absolutely felt the self doubt, but skepticism, it was my husband who felt it because I was desperate. I was looking for a plan B at the time. So, but after joining, okay, I didn't, I feel that I have the self doubt, especially since I don't have much money saved, and was starting something completely new. I don't know what to expect. So I questioned myself if this was the right move. But then the why came in, and I was completely wanted to make this as my plan B, even though I have a full time job, right? And because of the why, to create a secure future for myself and for my family and for my retirement. Okay, I kept on, I pushed myself, and then I changed my mindset, my attitude, and I was learning to be patient because I know I have no patience at all. Okay, and my poor Bill uh, always got the stick at the end of the day because of my impatience. But he kept on, and then he supported me. What really helped me to overcome my self doubts was watching uh, the pre coaching videos and the testimonials of successful entrepreneurs. That really was a transformation for this change. And right now, I do not have any self doubt, but I have to be, um, I must have my vision board, okay, to remind me again and again and again that I am able to do it. If other successful business owners who can do it, I know I can.
That is a very positive way
Mhm.
of putting it things on. If others can do it, we can do it. Well, as for experiencing skepticism or self-doubt, sure, I have it for my friends. My friend said, don't be so open about your vulnerability, about your state that you are in. They will scam you, So and she has said all that. And I said, no, it's a truth that I am saying out. It's okay to share it out, So I also experience um, this self-doubt. And in the beginning, I said, that I'm impatient also. I am a very impatient lady. Then through this online and then mentorship by Sandy, I learned to be more patient. See, that's how I feel. And what do you say, Sandy? Anything?
Well, for me, I was not as skeptical, but I think I was not as skeptical just because the things that were happening around my life at the time. Um, so I think I was guided into this business really by divine guidance. All my life has been kind of like that. And when I saw this, there were a few things that, kind of align when this business presented to me. And then as I was watching the business, like everything was like falling in the place. Um, so that's why I say, I was not skeptical because I think it was a sign of God. And I just, okay, so if he put me this, I'm gonna trust this. And then I went in, and then as I went in, it was even more reaffirming of what of the belief that this was God was pulling me. And then when I felt that it was really God that led me to this is when I went to the Calgary convention. I was already in the business, but I only had like 7 or 10 days of joining. And then on the last day of the convention, the day after, we went to a business trip to Banff. And then on the bus, before we depart, to our destination in Banff, they set up pray. And when I saw that, I said, okay, this is the right place for me, you know. So that's what reaffirmed, that I was in the right place. And this was, where God led me to be. So that's why I was not skeptical. Now, self doubt, I wouldn't say that I had self doubt. It's just that I will what I would say is like I wanted to do it because I was so excited to do it, and I saw that like this will be my what I've been waiting for so many years. Um, but I didn't know what to expect. Like I have no idea what an online business is and what I was supposed to do. Once I started the online business, I have no idea because I never done any online business before. Um, so that was my only thing, what to expect after that. Um, but then I guess when once like I started like at the beginning, I started receiving all those emails. Although now it's not that complicated because we all moved into one platform, so everything is in one platform, which it makes it easier for everyone to have everything in one place. Um, but yeah, by the time when I joined, it was like different emails. So I'm used to receive a lot of emails in the office, in the movie industry. But for some reason, like I got scared at that moment, like, am I gonna be able to do this? Like a little panic time. And but then, I told to myself, Sandy, breathe, just do it one at a time, and then you'll be okay. So that's how I did it, and then I was able to do it. But it was just that moment, that I got kind of like I freak out, when I started seeing all those emails coming in, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be able to do this. But it was just that moment. But but I would say for those who are, well, let's start with the skeptical. For those who are skeptical, um, don't stay skeptical. I mean, skeptical is good because it's a way of protecting yourself from, um, getting scam and all that, right? It's a mechanism that we have. But don't stay skeptical because if you stay skeptical, you might lose the opportunity that might change your family and like your life and your family's life. So in this case, like our online business plan that we have, we give you the opportunity to have that free info session. So you don't have to pay anything. You get information, and then you also get invited to our private Facebook group where you can do your due diligence, before you proceed to the next step and know more in detail. So in reality, you got nothing to lose, more to gain because you get all the information that you need, uh, and then at the moment decide if this is for you or if it's not. But I wouldn't stay where you are because if you stay where you are, nothing is going to change. Now the other thing I would say, like, um, sometimes we are skeptical because we have experience, we had bad luck with other businesses and we think that this one is going to be another one. Again, don't don't think that all the business are the same, you know, because then you're losing the opportunity because this might be the one that is going to take you, to uh, change your life. And then because you are believing uh, what happened to you before and thinking that this is the same, then you're missing out. And we sometimes, we tend to be very generic. We think, okay, all the online business are a scam, and that's not true. It's the same, like you cannot say all people are bad, because that's not true. There's some people that are, some people are not. So you cannot really generalize everything. All the online business are bad. You can only find out if you find information. So if there is a free information, just find out. In this case, we provide you a free information session just for you to get your due diligence and find out for yourself if this is for you or not. For those self-doubt, I would say to them that I know it's scary, and you're wondering, like, do I have the skills? Do I know what it takes to do this? Do I have the knowledge? Don't worry about that, really. Um, because the way that our training is set up for anyone who doesn't have any skills, who doesn't have any knowledge. uh, so you don't really, or any business background, you don't really need to have any of that. What you need to have is yourself, to believe in yourself that you're gonna be able to do it, and do the work. That's all you have. That's all you need. So, because all the rest is provided to you. So it is all the tools to be able to succeed in this business is provided to you. It just take you to believe in yourself. It just take, work on your mindset, know your why, because it's very important that you know your why. Because if you don't have a strong why, then you don't have that direction, to where you want to go. Think it as a, like you take your car and you're driving, and then you don't know where you're going, you're just driving. So you're just driving, right? So that means that, if you start something, you're just gonna be like that. And eventually when you find an obstacle, you're gonna stop. But if you take your car and then you set up a destination where you want to go, even if you have an obstacle, the GPS is gonna reroute you to get to find another way to get to your final destination. So it's the same way. So if you have a strong why, it doesn't matter how many obstacles you might encounter your way. You're always gonna keep following and find bounce back, from that, and then keep pushing forward towards your goal, because you have a goal that you wanna reach. So you're gonna be working towards that. So that's just a metaphor of my taking a car into a road trip. So I hope it makes sense.
Well said.
Um, so yeah, so those are the things that you need: believe in yourself, work on your mindset, and have a strong why. That's all it takes for you, for those who have a self-doubt.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go to the next question.
Jennifer, were you tech savvy when you began, or did you learn along the way?
Oh my, that is a very good question. I wasn't tech savvy at all when I joined, although I come from the corporate world. But the corporate world that I come from, the system is already formatted. All you have to do is just fill in the blanks. That's all. Okay. But when I joined this business, with the training and with things that I have to do, it was totally new. If it's not for Sandy, I'll be dead meat. um, I I learned along the way. From then and now, I'm a little bit better, but I'm still learning. Okay, and that was my one of my biggest concerns, not being tech savvy. And but I learned, and my mentor has been helping me, Sandy, and I took it one step at a time. Right, I had to remind myself that learning is part of the journey. Okay, and with the training and support on this business, what this business offers me, okay, I realized it wasn't as overwhelming as what when I first joined. Okay, and with the support of the community and with all the successful and the testimonials that I've read, I do little bit at a time, and then how to answer to leads and to uh, prospects. And I thought, if I am stuck or anything, I have my mentor to lean on to help me. And I feel that it's never too late to learn something new every day.
Mhm.
That's
I
it, Jen.
can relate to what you say about tech savvy. For me, it's the first. I know a bit about computer, but not that much. So the words Chat GPT is foreign to me. Three words I know: Chat GPT and Canva. And I used to ask my grandchildren, "What is Canva?" Some don't know, some yes. And what is Meta Business Suite? I asked my nephew, and he doesn't know about it. I said, "Oh, I feel so proud. I know a bit about these technical terms." So, so these three things I always challenge them. A lot of them know about Chat GPT, but not the other two. So, oh wow, grandma, you know so much about the technology. So I said I only know these three words. So I'm working and post on it. So to me, it's a learning process, and under the UVL 90-day challenge, under Sandy, oh, the first week was terrible. I was so um, so stressed out, And then after the first week, it get better and better until today. Then I know how to talk about those things. Oh, and you really learn along the way. That's all.
Thank you, Patsy. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question.
Jennifer, how has being part of our global online community impacted your journey?
Oh, it does impact. Okay, this community has been a blessing to my Plan B journey. Okay, coming from a background where I was always giving to my family, I never imagined I did find a group of people so willing to give back to me. Okay, with my family, it's all me, giving, 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 and hardly receiving anything back. Okay, but on this business, it's different. I receive a lot, okay, from the community, um, from community like uh, my mentor, my coach, and other business owners, okay. And we do have a chat group where we can always rely on, okay. And my teammates also. If I have a question and Sandy is not available, I would ask them, okay. And I even ask you, Betsy, sometimes, right? Yeah. And the encouragement, shared knowledge with the community, and genuine support, okay, have made my journey not just about business, but personal growth as well. It helped me stay motivated and connected to a larger purpose. And with this, it does impact my life, my journey.
Thank you, Jen.
Yes, being part of the global is a blessing. Like you said, you said it very well. It's so much blessing we have received from them, and hearing their testimonials, posting the testimonial, which is so true, and learning the challenges had encouraged me a lot, and especially for Sandy, she taught me a lot. She had been very patient with me, and I thank her for guiding me so far. This 90-day is close to an end, and I really learned a lot from her. Thank you, Sandy.
You're welcome, Patsy. Okay, I'm just gonna add quickly about this online global online community. Yeah, I think the global online community is one of the key of the success in this online business, and it's because you get all that, like you guys mentioned, all the support that you need, and not only for your mentor or coach, but also from other members of the online community. Um, so you always like you love like the community, they love to share the knowledge, they love to share what you learn, and they're also there, when you feel down, because they understand what you're going through. They have been there before. So they help you, to bounce back from those emotions that you are going through. The other thing is, when it comes to the technical part of it, yes, we also get the technical part, because there's some like even me, for example, like I'm a little tech savvy, but there's some things that, like I'm sometimes kind of insecure, so I will ask someone that is ahead of me, in the journey, that has gone through that, and then I will ask it, just to understand better, that how to do it. So there's always someone out there to help you out, and guide you, on how what are you supposed to do and in whatever question you have. So yeah, so the online community, it is amazing, and I'm very grateful to have that in this online business, because you're never alone in this journey. We're all together. We celebrate small and big wins. You know, uh, there's that emotional and technical support, and we are growing as a community and making new friends around the globe. As we going through our journey. So yes, I'm grateful for all of you to have met you too. Patsy and Jen. That we become like a family. So I'm very grateful. Okay, so next question, Patsy.
Jennifer, do you have any final thoughts or words of encouragement for our viewers?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. My final thought is this: life is unpredictable. Okay. And sometimes we don't get the chance to prepare the way we would like to, right? But it's never too late to change your story, your lifestyle. Okay. This online business has given me hope for a better retirement and a chance to live the life I've always dreamed of. And my advice is you can do the same. Okay. And if you have the right mindset and set up what you would like to do in life, okay, do not wait. Don't let your current circumstances define your future. Okay, take the leap of faith, take action now, because you never know what tomorrow brings. Okay, you are capable of more than you realize. Okay, and just um, we have a free webinar every Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, take this opportunity to learn what you want to learn. Do your due diligence, and you will um, know whether this business is right for you. Okay, don't be discouraged, but encourage. Yeah, friends.
Yes, thank you, Jen. Do you wanted to add something, Patsy, or no?
Very good. Her words are very encouraging. I couldn't say it better. That she had those words like nothing changes if you don't do nothing. That's all I say.
Thank you, Patsy. Okay, so we have arrived to the end of our life. Sorry. Um, so let's do a quick recap of what we touched today. So we talk about what inspired Jen to choose an online business over other opportunities. She also shared her experience about skepticism and self-doubt, and and what would you say to those who feel the same way, skeptical, or they have self doubts? Also, we talk about being tech savvy, when you began. So, what she has learned along the way in regards to that, and how has the global online community, has impacted her journey. And lastly, she shared her final thoughts or words, of encouragement to the viewers. So that's what we have touched today. So if you guys want to learn, how you can start your online business and start earning online, you just need to register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch tonight's webinar, because today is Tuesday. So tonight's webinar that happens, well, actually, the live webinar happens every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So in the live webinar, what would you see? So in the live webinar, you're going to see, or the webinar, that if you catch the replay, you're going to see, how our business plan works. And also, you're going to hear the testimonial from the panelists who are going to be sharing, why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So they're going to be sharing that with you. So in a few minutes, we're going to see who our hosts and panelists are going to be for tonight's live webinar. But in the meantime, I'm going to go over, continue explaining. So when you receive that email, it will have link, to watch the live webinar. And two is a link for a replay. So to register for the live webinar, there's going to be a page that has two buttons. So one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. So you can either register for one or the other, or you can register for both. Um, you also get the link to watch the replay just in case you can catch the live webinar, and then you can watch it at your own pace. But just make sure that you watch it completely, because that's the only way that you can understand, how our online business works. We can also send you an email to the short version of our webinar, which is like a 20 minutes webinar. So if once you register and if you want to see the short version, just send us an email or message, in our Facebook business page or personal page. And then we'll send you that link to watch the 20 minutes webinar. So once in that email, you will also get an invitation to the private Facebook group that we have. So where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So make sure that you browse the entire group just to do your due diligence. And at that moment, you can decide after watching the webinar and browsing our group, you can decide if this online business opportunity is for you. And if you want to know more in detail about the business, then you proceed to the next step. So in reality, you got nothing to lose, more to gain. And again, when you register, you're not joining the business. This is just free information for you before you take that decision, to start your online business. So, saying that, let's see who our hosts and panelists are for tonight. So, our hosts, just give me a sec. Let's see. Okay, so our host for tonight is Rebecca. She's a radiographer. And our first panelist is Soraya. She's a job quitter. So we have a job quitter in the house. We have Khalida, a quality manager, and Sakil, an IT engineer.
The other panelists are Sabrina, business analysis IT, Asma, entrepreneur, and Cell, RMT, and II, engineer.
Thank you, Patsy. Yeah, so as you see, we have our panelists are from different walks of life. So they're going to be sharing tonight, why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to hear their testimonial, you just have to register in our website that appears on the screen, and then you're going to be able to hear the testimonial and know more about how our business plan works. So our live webinar has subtitles now in 5 languages, so Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. And also our replays have subtitles in any languages. So we want to say thank you to all the viewers that has watched us today. For those watching the replay, also thank you so much. So if you guys have any comments or any questions or concerns, just put it in the comments and we'll be happy to answer to your questions. So if you want to know more about the business, or you want to register for the webinar, just put it in the comments and we'll get back to you. So we want to say thank you to all the emojis and comments that you send us, and also to our followers. We want to say thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So thank you so much. And a special thank you to our guest today, Jen, for coming today, to share her experience and her journey with us and with the audience. I'm sure her story will relate to so many of people out there. So the other thing that I want to say, we all want to wish to you, the audience, a very happy new year. So may this year
Vivian,
brings you lots of happiness, love, prosperity, lots of blessings, health, and love, and lots of success in this coming year. So happy new year to all of you. And until the next episode of the UVL 90 Day Challenge. God bless you all and Happy New Year.